pudding and pie. Okay, thank you. Right, have we got audio? Yes, we've got audio. Hello, everybody. I am here with a stream, don't you worry. But yeah, today, guys, we're going to do two things. Oh, and just so you know, guys, I was going to do today a scenario building stream video with the Ukraine flag livery 395 I've got. That's been manoeuvred to another day now, so... But yeah, that's coming soon. So once I've made it, tested it, it will be available on Creators Club as well. But anyway, let's crack on with today's video stream, whatever it turned out to be. So today, guys, we're looking at two things. We're looking at the article to do with the hustling of the Harlem, and we're also going to be doing another look at the FGW2 Faversham as well. So it's going to be two things. But yeah, before we get started, guys, if you enjoy my content and want to see more, feel free to hit the subscribe button, feel free to hit the notification button to be notified when my videos and streams go live. Also, feel free to hit the like button if you enjoy what you see, and feel free to hit the share button as well. So anyway, as you can see, guys, right in front of you, we've got an article called Hustling on the Harlem. So let's go through it, and you can see the M7A stock in the picture at the top. Nice. So with Train Sim World 2 Harlem line coming soon, which actually, guys, I can confirm there that Harlem line will be coming next Thursday. What's the date of next Thursday? Let me have a look. So just bear with me, guys. Let me just look at my calendar. So next Thursday is the 17th. It will be coming on the 17th of March 2022 to PlayStation, Xbox and PC. So yeah, keep an eye out on your times and everything, guys. So, but there should be more information before the 17th. But yeah, we take a further look at this remarkable and bustling Metro North route. The Harlem line. It is one of Metro North's commuter corridors interlinked Big Three routes along the MNCRS, Hudson and New Haven lines. The Harlem line serves the flourishing urban areas north and east of New York City, second only to the New Haven line. The Harlem line is the Metro North's busiest commuter artery, alive with the hustle and bustle of the Big Apple railroading. So, and soon the Harlem line Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains route is coming to Train Sim World 2, so let's take a closer look at this busy and historic commuter railroad line. So, the route. As created for Train Sim World 2, the up-and-coming Harlem line Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains route extends from New York City to North White Plains, New York. New York. The line begins at the bumper posts of the legendary Grand Central Terminal, located at 42nd Street in Manhattan, then passes through Park Avenue Tunnel until 97th Street. It's bustling into the open air and rides atop the Park Avenue Viaduct to Harlem 125th Street Station. So once on the past 125th station, the route crosses the towering DB movable bridge over the Harlem River to reach Mont Havant Milepost 5.4, the Bronx. Between GCT and Mott Haven, Metro North's busiest Hudson, Harlem and New Haven lines all share the common trackage. Then at Mott Haven, the MNCR Hudson line diverges. The up-and-coming Train Sim World 2 route will also include the short stretch of the Hudson line that extending to Yankees on the 103rd Street station. Running largely in open air, but below the surrounding street levels, the 4-track route extends through the Bronx, with station stops such as noted as apologies if I make a cock of this, Botanical Gardens, home of the famed Bronx Zoo, at Woodlawn Junction, milepost 11.8. The Metro North Harlem and New Haven lines are separate, and the Harlem line begins a journey of it along the Bronx River through a patchwork of urban and suburban territory to the White Plains, milepost 22.4, and the North White Plains, milepost 23.9, the latter of which is hosted to a large staging yard. So scrolling down. So electrification throughout via third rail, DC power. The multi-track Harlem line, Grand Central Terminal North White Plains route will include 18 stations, of which Grand Central Terminal, Harlem, 125th Street and White Plains are the busiest, and the line will offer a captivating and challenging mix of express, semi-express and local commuter runs that are brought alive in 5 scenarios and more than over 260 timetable services. So, the equipment. The up-and-coming train similar to Harlem Line, Grand Central Terminal and North White Plains will feature 2 generations of the notable Metro North electrical multiple units, EMU trains. The vulnerable but constructed M3A and the more Bombardier built M7A. So Metro North's Harlem and Hudson lines were long owned and operated by the Great New York Central. During the NYC and later the Penn Central years, the Harlem line was host to the NYC's own EMUs, the last of which the railroads Pullman standard 80-foot long 4,600 and 4,700 series cars, which arrived in the early to mid-1960s and then served into the Metro North era. In assuming control of the line, the Metropolitan Transport Authority (MTA) and the later Metro North inherited the challenges of replacing the aging ex-NYC equipment. The process began in 1968, with the purchase from the Budd Company of 770 EMUs for the use of the Long Island Railroad, which was followed in 1971 with the purchase of 178 similar M1 car units for the railroad. Which was followed in 1971 with a purchase of 178 similar M1A cars for the use on the Harlem line and the Hudson lines of what is today the Metro North. In the early 1980s, more new equipment acquisitions followed, including the M3 for the LRR, or the Long Island Railroad, and the M3As for the Metro North. The M3As were quite similar to the early M1As, and the MNCR received 142 8000 series silver and blue clad M3As in 1984 to 1985. The M3As were constructed in married pairs, and the train length of the Harlem line are typically up to 8 cars in length, while the M3As will eventually be replaced by NNCR's newest M9 cars, and the veteran M3As are expected to remain in service for some time. So today's workhorse EMU on the Harlem line is the flat-faced Bombardier-built M7A. Like its predecessors, the M7A is a kind of spirit to the Long Island Railroad equipment, in this case the Long Island Railroad M7. The Long Island M7s began arriving in 2002, and the M7As made their appearance on the Metro North in 2004. 85 feet in length and with a capacity of 110 passengers per car, the M7As are equipped with 265 horsepower traction motors on each axle of the 4 axles. So just have a drink. So a total of 336 M7As entered service on the MNCR service by 2006. Also configured in the married pairs and authorised for 80 miles per hour operations on the MNCR. The M7As serve both Harlem and Hudson lines. Very interesting. So, with a masterful creation and highly detailed route, the 2 generations of EMUs, which will offer authentic controls and realistic operation characteristics, together with the bevy of timetabled services and scenarios, the up-and-coming train similar to Harlem Line Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains route will deliver the full and varied experiences of American commuter railroading around the Big Apple. And it's coming soon to Train Sim World 2. So there's another picture of the M7A stock there, guys. Pretty nice. So coming soon to Train Sim World 2, the Harlem Line Grand Central Terminal North White Plains route threads its way through the bustling and vibrant urban areas north and east of New York City. Having departed the New York's Grand Central Terminal, a northbound set of Metro North M7As swing through Mott Haven in the Bronx, bound for North White Plains. So it looks like that's in the picture down below then. Yo, Sniper, yo. So I've only just seen your message. The up-and-coming Harlem Line Grand Central Terminal North White Plains route for Train Sim World 2 features 2 generations of Metro North EMUs, electrical multiple units, the modern workhorse of the line, Bombardier AM7A, which is up above, and the venerable but built M3A set, of which is below, is making its way through the Manhattan Parkway Avenue Tunnel. So yeah, that's it down in the picture down below, guys. And then we got another picture of the M7A. So the Big Apple bound A set of Metro North M7As is swinging off the Hudson Line at Mott Haven. The Harlem Line Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains route includes the MNCR's busiest Harlem Line from Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains, New York, and also includes a section of the Hudson Line extending Mott Haven to Yankees 103rd Street Station. And then we got another couple of M7As. So yeah, we're getting towards the end of the article now. A pair of modern and stylish Metro North M7As equipped trains with call at Crystalwood, New York. Sorry, bear with me a second, guys. My eye's playing up. So yeah, located at 11.8 miles from Grand Central Terminal, Crestwood is the point of origin and a destination for a number of trains operating the Harlem Line. The up-and-coming route will offer a mixture of express and semi-express and local commuter runs that are brought alive in 5 scenarios and more than 260 timetables. Then we got another picture of the M7A. So, riding the high-top New York City Parkway Tunnel, an outbound set of Metro North M7As approach the Harlem Line 125th Street, that's above, while at the station in the historic Harlem, inbound and outbound trains share the platforms below. So yeah, that's in the picture down below. And then we've got a picture of the M3A as well. Northern terminus of the up-and-coming train similar to Harlem Line is North White Plains, New York, located 24 miles northeast of New York City. North White Plains is a key operational centre of the route, home to a station and to a holding and service facility. A set of Bud-built M3As is preparing for its next journey to New York City. So that's up above. And then down below, so yeah, this is the last bit now. A veteran M3A set of Air Metronov EMUs swing past one of the distinctive steel sculptures, which can be found at several locations along the Harlem line. Coming soon to train similar to the Harlem line, Grand Central Terminal, North White Plains will bring to life the dynamic and challenging commuter railroad around the Big Apple. Harlem line, Grand Central Terminal, North White Plains arrives for Train SimWorld 2 on the 17th of March on Xbox One. So for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Game Store and Steam. And then like usual, stay up to date with everything Harlem line. I think their dovetail you meant Harlem line on the Grand Central Terminal to North White Plains. And follow more on Train SimWorld at Train SimWorld on Twitter and Facebook. So there we go. And then yeah, this was yesterday. You can also take your very first look at the Harlem line, Grand Central Terminal, North White Plains, which happened on the 10th of March 2022 as I'm reading this on Railfan TV. Join Matt and JD on Twitch or YouTube at midday PDT, 8 PM BST and 9 PM CEST. They'll be answering questions about the route on the stream that happened on the 10th of March 2022 broadcast. Head to the forum link below and get questions in now. So in other words, guys, if you've just been listening to me waffle all the way through that, I would say get your questions on the forums ready for the stream on the 17th of March 2022, because that's when the Harlem line releases. So you'll be able to get your questions in there and get your answers. So yeah, I will link that article down below, guys. So but I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, back onto the main event of what we're doing is we are looking at, again, because thanks to TomFresco, he messaged me and said he fixed the problem I was having, which was at South Hall getting stuck at the red light. So we'll have a look at it again. Hopefully, if anybody can answer me answer me any questions. Do I need to? Is it okay still to run, or do I need to like unsubscribe from it and resubscribe from it to get it to work again? Do you know what? I'm going to unsubscribe and I'm going to resubscribe to get it re-downloaded again. That's the safest option. And yeah, if you got this far on the YouTubes, guys, feel free to put in the comments down below any so scenarios or liveries you want me to have a look at. Put them down in the description down below, and when I get time, I will have a look at them when I get the time. So we're doing this one, so I'll unsubscribe and then I'll resubscribe. So that should have updated it now. And then we'll go back out of the Creators Club and then we'll head to the Southeastern High Speed. And then we'll go down to Tools, Scenario Planner. So we're going to have a look at the FGW HST to Faversham. So again, guys, if you watched my last stream on this, which I did the other day, I can't remember what day it was, but you will need the HST from Grand Central. Wow. Sorry, Great Western Express. You'll need the 395 and the 375 come with Southeastern High Speed anyway. You'll need the 465/9 DLC, and you'll need the 166 from Great Western Express. So the description is drive from Gravesend platform 2 to Faversham platform 4, making 6 passenger stops along the way. This scenario, guys, is off the rails. So let's crack on, shall we? And also, guys, to let you know, I have got another repaint of a 66 coming soon. And I've also, well, that's going to be of the yellow and blue. So the big logo 66 I've got coming soon. And also there's in the pipeline, to inform you, I have my very first American logo coming soon. So what I mean, guys, is my first American logo repaint coming soon. As I say, that's going to be on the F7, which is in the works at the moment. So keep an eye out on Creators Club. I might show it on stream as well. So keep an eye out. So first Great Western HST to Faversham. Right, we'll unlock the doors again. We'll put the gauge dimmers up. We'll also put the isolation switch on. We'll also put the headlights today. We'll give it to the horn. Thank you very much. Sorry for any FPS drop there, I was just taking a photo. Right, let's lock those doors and let's see if this time we can get past Strood. So yeah, if we do get past Strood, guys, we will be calling at, well, Strood is the next station, but we'll be calling at Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, Rainham, Sittingbourne, and Faversham if we get past Strood. Hopefully TomFresco's actually fixed it. Hopefully. If not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because this is the second time I'm now looking at this scenario. But yeah, as I say, guys, if you want to have a look at any first Great Western stuff, TomFresco I highly recommend. I've looked at quite a few of his scenarios and they've actually been pretty fun. You know, I've looked at the Great Western the first Great Western on from London HST to London Paddington to Brighton to Redcar, 166 to Darlington. I've also looked at his Heathrow Express replacement. So I've looked at quite a few of his scenarios, to be honest. Yeah, 6 miles to Strood. While that's doing that, guys, I'm just going to go and grab my phone. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had to go and fetch my phone because my phone's been constantly going off. So yeah, you'll need the Southeastern high-speed route for this, guys. I will put all the links down below, including to my Twitch, my Discord, Train Symbol 2, Great Western Express, Southeastern High Speed, That's 465, which you will require. And I'll also link the hustling of Harlem down below as well. So we went through that article right at the beginning. They got a 375. I was about to say a 387 then. Even though the 375 and the 387 look the same, they're not the same train. Yeah, if you want to see the train we are driving, this is the train we are driving. It weirdly as I'm going down the side of the train, all the doors are closing. This is Who Junction we're going through, guys. You can actually set freight scenarios up here from Who Junction. So you can put your 66s, your 20s, your 52s, your 33s, your 37s, your 40s, your 45s, your 47s. And that's just to name a few. Put them in those yards. So, yeah. Right, 3.1 miles to Strood. So, hopefully we don't get stuck at Strood again. Hopefully not. This is Harlem we're going through, guys. Harlem. I say we do not stop at Newingham or Tainham on this either. We just stop at well, all the other stations like Strood, Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham, Rainham, Sittingbourne and Faversham. So maybe that's the door. I know the cab light's up on that wall somewhere. No, that's the door, you moron. Damn, I just saw it then. Oh well. Right, we're a mile away from Strood. Well, under a mile. And they go to 465, that's the AI. Right, we need to start slowing down for a 15. Right, are we going to get a yellow signal after this? That's the question. Yes, we are going to get a yellow signal again. It'll be a singular yellow. I have unsubscribed from this and I have resubscribed to it, so I've like got rid of it and then I've re-downloaded it again. If it doesn't work this time round, we'll just jump back to the career scenario and do another scenario. Yeah, the reason I came back to this scenario, guys, is because, well, I spoke to the person and he said he kind of fixed it, so I'm still having the same problem. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, because it's this here, guys. The 375 here is stuck at a red light and it just won't move. I'm just going to have a look on under the YouTube comments to see what he said on the other video. Sorry guys, I'm just going to blow my nose a second. Back in a second. Sorry about that. Right, we'll lock those doors. As I say here, if I take off from Rochester when I can. If it'll let me. Okie dokie, we're on the way from It's going to show a red signal. But yeah, if you've got this file TomFresco, just to let you know, I've unsubscribed from the mod. And I resubscribed to the mod. And we've still got the same problem. You stop doing that. Have a look at the YouTube comments a second. Yeah, we've still got the same problem. So yeah, I've tried the scenario again. We've hit the same problem. I think the only thing that's could possibly be causing the problem could quite possibly be either this 375 that's here. Yeah, it could possibly be the 375 that's causing the problem, or the 166 could be causing the problem. They're the only two things I can think of. So, yeah, as I say, TomFresco, I've tried the scenario again because you did say you fixed it and it updated. I unsubbed, resubbed, and the same thing's happened again. So, sorry. At least I've tried again. Yeah, let's finish off with another scenario. I'll have a look at my subs, see what we've got. Because yeah, as I say guys, I should be able to just pass through that signal straight away. But for some reason, I can't. Right, let's see what other Creator Club scenarios I've got. Let's have a look. So yeah, Reigate to Victoria I've done. How long is the situation in Seaford? Do you know what? We'll do the situation in Seaford, which is on the East Coastway. Right, let me just go back into Creators Club because I've just been a boo-boo. I've just made a boo-boo. So I forgot to announce who actually made a situation in Seaford. And go through the whole in description. Come on. Thank you. So, situation in Seaford. This is made by Dean on the on the Dovetail Creators Club. Due to a damaged third rail between New Haven and Seaford, there is no service heading south after New Haven Harbour. Take charge of the Class 313 out of Brighton as far as New Haven Harbour to connect passengers to a replacement bus service. So, we're going to have a drive in the 313. But yeah, you will require, guys, the 313 and East Coastway for this scenario. There's East Coastway. Scenario planner again. There we go. Situation in Seaford. So you require the Class 313 DLC, guys. The 377 comes with East Coastway anyway. Drive a Southeastern. Wow. Southern 313/2 3-car loaded from Brighton platform 8 to New Harbour platform 1, making 5 passenger stops along the way. So yeah, the only DLC you really require, guys, is the 313 to do this scenario. Oh, and also East Coastway. So yeah, we'll do this scenario, and then yeah, I think I've witted on enough. But at least you get to see a scenario in action, so... Right, here we are, 2 Charlie 16. Right, we'll turn here, we'll get the AWS on. We'll get those doors open as well. Headlights and marker lights. Thank you. Right, so here we are, 313. Then the last time I did a New Haven Harbour run, I did the boat train scenario. So apologies for any FPS lag, guys. I am just taking a screenshot. Or sorry, well, a couple of screenshots. So yeah, we've got 313206 on the thing, and then we've got another 377 over here. Right, we'll lock those doors and we will head to possibly our first station, which is probably London Road. And I am correct. So, we're recording at on 2 Charlie 16, so we're recording at London Road, Moulscombe, Falmer, Lewis, and then straight to New Haven Town, and then New Haven Harbour. So we will not be recording at Southeast. That's going to be different because every time I've done a run to either Seaford or New Haven Harbour, I've always called it Seaford. No, Seaford Southeast. Yep, the window is open. Ding ding ding. I say the GSMR, it does work and it doesn't work. In other words, you can contact the signaller via the GSM or via the telephone to my right, but that's about all you can do. Or you can turn the GSMR on and off. Right, here we are arriving at London Road. First station stop. And yeah, as I say, the destination screens do work inside the train. There you go. New Haven Harbour. Right, we'll lock the doors and we'll head to Moulscombe next. And off we go to Moulscombe, which is in 1 mile. Bit of wheel slip there. Yeah, as I say, like I said at the beginning of this stream, guys, the Harlem line which for the article we went through at the beginning of the stream, the Harlem line will be out on the 17th of March 2022. But from what I can remember, guys, Steam and Epic will probably be around 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Xbox will probably be about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and PlayStation, I'm not sure, could either be midnight or in the morning. So yeah, if you're on Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and you're waiting for the Harlem, and you wait for the Harlem line to come out at midnight, it won't come out at midnight. It will come out, as I say, between 7 and 8 a.m. Not 8 p.m. That's too late. Right, we are coming into Mill School. Ah dear. So yeah, we've got Falmouth, Lewis, New Haven Town and New Haven Harbour, so we've got 4 more stops to go. And then I will be waddling off and going for my tea after this. Right, Falmouth next. So yeah, if you've just joined this stream on Twitch, guys, just to inform you that on Creators Club soon, there's going to be a scenario including my, well, soon there's going to be a scenario including my Ukrainian flag 395, and also a scenario including my big logo class 66 coming soon. As I say, I will preview the scenarios on YouTube while I'm actually making them. I will put a preview up so you guys can actually see them in action, just in case you're interested or not interested. But between when I do the preview, well, between when I make it, and do the preview and release it, between the preview and the release, some things might change, so I might change something. But yeah, I say the only details I can give is the 395 one's going to be on the Southeastern high speed, and that's about the only information I can give at the moment. The class 66 scenarios, don't know where they're going to be, because the other class 66 scenario I'm going to do, guys, is going to involve my orange and red Biffa livery, class 66. That's 66873, and that is available, guys, to download on the Creators Club. And yeah, you require my orange and red livery for 2 scenarios I've got up there. I've got eastbound bound. You require the 313 and the 66873 for that. And you also require East Coastway, and the second one you require Great Western Express, because that's called first day of the electric, so you require the class, you require Great Western Express. The 43 and the 166 come with Great Western Express. You'll also require the 387 from London Commuter, and you'll also require my fellow follower and fellow subscriber, Wardy's GWR Electrostar livery. And as I say, on that one you will require my orange and red 66873 for the freight in Acton Mainline's depot you will require. If you do not have any of those two guys, so if you don't have the GWR Electrostar livery, you'll just land it with the 387 Gatwick Express. And if you don't have my orange and red 66873 livery, you will land up with just an EWS class 66 anyway, so apologies about that. And by the way, we've arrived at Falmer. Yeah, all three of those things I've just mentioned, the GWR Electrostar, the orange and red 66873, and the first day of the Electrostars and Eastbourne bound, yeah, they're both available on the Creators Club to download and have a drive. Right, off we go to Lewes. So all we've got to call out now, guys, is Lewes, New Haven Town, New Haven Harbour, and that is it. So 3 stations. And it'll be useful if I took the brakes off as well. Oops. Right, 4.2 miles to Lewes. Oh, we've appeared out the other side. Giving the old girl a good stretch. Let's just drop below the 70. There we go. This is quite a nice scenario to drive. No problems. 2.3 miles to Lewes. I swear there was going to be a yellow light when that flashed. Oh, we've got a 55 coming up. I say it's going to be a 55 and then it'll be straight down to a 10. Thank you for the follow, Crash Sparkle. welcome to the stream. Oh, we got a 10 in 0.9 miles. No, don't be a duper. I was talking about the train there. Right, so Lewis in 0.7, 10 miles an hour in 0.6. I need to start slowing down for that 10. I say I prefer coming in from the eastbourne side, guys, because you get like a 70 and then a 40 and then a 20 and then a 10. But when you're coming from the Brighton side, you're literally going 70, 55, 10. And it's just like, thanks guys. And I believe it's like this in real life as well. Right, so in we come to Lewis. So yeah, all we've got left to stop at now is New Haven Town and New Haven Harbour, and that is it. Final 2 stops. And then voila. Right, lock the doors and let's head to New Haven Town. I was about to say New Haven Harbour then. That is a station stop, but not yet. Right, let's try and be careful coming out of Lewis. Sometimes I do put the throttle down and I whiz out of here. So okay, no trains coming in from the London Victoria line. soon as we get past that 40, we can put a bit more throttle in. There we go, we've gone past the 40. So through my whole run, I've seen 1, 2, 3 trains through my whole run. Actually, no, make that 4, sorry. Right, we will be branching off shortly. Because as soon as we hit the 60, see, I know as soon as we hit the 60, a 40 will come into effect. So I'm not going to speed up. Because we will be branching off to the right. Because going straight on, guys, that will take you to Eastbourne, which we don't want to go to Eastbourne, we want to go towards Seaford. Actually, I had to think then. Well, we've got a 70. There we go. We can give the old girl a good stretch now. After she just creaked her bones through Lewis. Where she had to go from a 70 to a 55 to a 10 and then go from a 10 to a 20 to a 40 and then stay at 40 to go on to the Seaford branch. And now we've hit 70, so we can stretch again. Until we hit 60. Which is in 1.54 miles, sorry. And then we got New Haven Town in 4 miles. But yeah, this scenario, guys, was made by Dean on the Dovetail Creators Club. Let's drop down to the 60. So it's bad luck on the train sim mod too, guys. You can't actually set your own destinations. And at their sea at Southeast, we're just flying through. Now we can pick up on the 70 again. Right, 1.9 miles to New Haven town. So yeah, this person, Dean, has put AI on this route, which is good. It's nice to see a bit of AI on the route. We got 35 in a mile. And New Haven town is in 1.1 miles. Warning me of the 35. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for. Here's the aggregates terminal, guys, if you want to set freight scenarios from there. So if you want to get your 66, here's your 20s, your 40s, your 45s, your 47s, your 37s, and all that. You can start from there with containers or hoppers or whatever. We got 20 and 0.6 miles. I think the 20 will come into effect after New Haven town, so. Because here comes New Haven town, so. Here we go to New Haven town. Unlock the doors, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ba-da-ba-dum. So yeah, we've just got New Haven Harbour and then that's it. Right, lock the doors and off we go. So, final stop of New Haven Harbour, where we've got a red light. We'll start slowing down. Slow down to the 20p. Slow down to the 20p. I'm going to say slow down to the 20 please. So yeah, in we come to New Haven Harbour. I'll say New Haven Town then. Oops. But yeah, normally guys, once trains finish up at New Haven Harbour, they'll pull forward and go down to the into the little bay over there. which back in the day, the little bay over there where the signal box is, over there used to be New Haven Marina, which sadly is no longer there. It was demolished quite a few years ago. But yeah, if you want to see any information on New Haven Marina, guys, head over onto the YouTube and look for either a video by either on Jeff Marshall's channel or Vicky Pipe's channel, or yeah, probably on one of those channels, and it will show you New Haven Marina when it was there. It will show you when it was there, and it will show you when it was demolished. So yeah, head over and have a look at that. There you can see New Haven Marina. But yeah, we end our scenario at New Haven Harbour. There we go. Job done. So that was quite interesting. Another 313 run. Lovely. I enjoy my 313 runs. Just bear with me a second, guys. Right, so let me show you the information about the scenario, and then, yeah. Hi, Kieran. Welcome. So you've just caught me, Kieran, as I'm just finishing, so apologies. So yeah, the scenario we just did, guys, where my thing decides to no, we don't want to look at that livery, thank you very much. So yeah, the scenario we've just done, thank you. The scenario we just did, guys, was this one, a situation in Seaford, made by Dean. Due to a damaged third rail between New Haven and Seaford, there is no service heading south after New Haven Harbour. Take charge of this Class 313 out of Brighton as far as New Haven Harbour, connecting passengers for a replacement bus service. So there we go. And a scenario we did try to have a look at, but sadly didn't work, again, was this one here, the TF, First Great Western HST to Faversham, made by TomFresco. So yeah, there we go. Two scenarios, one worked, one didn't. And then we also looked at the article of Hustling on the Harlem, which comes out, guys, on the 17th of March 2022 on Xbox, PlayStation, Steam and Epic as well. And yes, it will come out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, guys, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to hit the notification bell so you're notified when my videos go live and streams go live. Also, feel free to hit the like button if you enjoyed what you've seen, and feel free to hit the share button. And I'll link the Twitch, Discord, Train Simulator 2 down below, Great Western Express, Southeastern High Speed, the Class 465 DLC, and I'll also link the Class 313 DLC and East Coastway down below as well on the YouTube. But yeah, there we go, guys. Oh, and I'll also link Hustling to Harlem as well down below, so you can have a read of that. But yeah, there we go, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day and evening or morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Enjoy yourselves, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.